Alright, hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another day number 6 for the Christmas Memory YouTube Inspiration Hop with Miranda and Lisa, and it is all about silver and gold. This cup file is from the Hip Kit, and I will link the Hip Kit down below and whatnot for that cup file. Now that cup file is for November of 2020 here, and I'm not for sure with that one if it's a subscriber where you have to be a main subscriber, like a main kit subscriber to get the cup file, or if it's for everybody. They do separate them out, and it tells you on the, it'll tell you like if you can get it or not. Like if you don't subscribe to the main shop, it won't show up. Like if you don't do the main monthly kit and be a subscriber that way, this file then wouldn't show up. But if it is one of them that anybody can get, you will see it. I am going to do a ton of coloring that you will see going on right here. I cut it out of my Crit Kit, obviously, and I gessoed it. So now I came in and coloring. I did do the silver lining for the precious metals off camera. I tried to cut down some of this because it took me a good, the footage without, you know, doing like speeding up the time so we can get through it. It was almost an hour, and that was all I filmed. That is all I filmed was an hour of this, and I know it took me about 2 hours, I would say, and it's mainly because I had to let things dry, peel it up, you know, keep going, because I did not want to try to color this with all of the little bits and bobs that you see in the cut file. I did not want to try to do it without gesso and without it being on my cutting mat because of all the little bits and bobs that I would have to paint. This color right here is the Bed of Roses, the Spritz, and the Spritz kind of has a little bit of a shimmer, but not too much. There's a little there, but it's more of like a flat or like a what I call a matte finish. So that's why I come in with another color with the Shimmerz, which is the Moulin Rouge. Give it a little bit of a pink color, and then it gets a little bit more shimmer tones to it. Now, because I put gesso down on this, it made the colors look very rustic, and that is what I was going for, because my household and my Christmas time and all of that is the rustic winters. I decorate for Christmas, but it's more of winter, and I want to leave it up till about, I start to take it down about February. I like the winter theme. I do a lot of that. I am very farmhouse / boho style themed theme for my house. Now, I don't really know if that's even a style. I don't know if it even, like, if that's even what mine looks like, but that's what I'm going with, because that's what I enjoy calling it, and that's what I dress and I act like a lot. I am huge into big sweaters and chunky sweaters, and just being overly comfortable, but yet still wearing my awesome, jeggings and my workout clothes. So it makes it look like I'm, trying to go to the gym, but I'm just wanting to stay comfortable, and that kind of stuff. And it throws it throws into my theme too. And that's kind of how I scrapbook too. I've noticed that even with my scrapbooking, I have kind of grown into that too. And that's kind of like what you see. Now, I know I'm just babbling because I'm trying to get through all of this coloring that I'm doing, because I tried to leave most of this on. This isn't even, I have done tons of Shimmerz right now for the whole month of December, so there's tons of going on with this, but this isn't even my design team layout yet. That doesn't even come until the end of the month. So it's, you know, I've given you guys tons of content, you know, that comes involved with like Shimmerz and what I can use and how I use it, and just the overall feeling of what I enjoy about using their products. Now, of course, I'm going back over this because I wanted to add a little bit more to this because I really wanted this to be a silver ring because the theme is gold and silver. Y'all know how much I hate gold. So when Lisa said, let's have a gold layout, I was like, no, we need something more. Can we add silver to that? And she's like, okay, I guess. So she added silver just for me so that I could do silver everywhere, silver thread, silver. This paper here is one of the foils from Close to My Heart that you can get at any time. It's tons and tons of stars and dots and just all that goodness. And here I come in and I do some gessoing around that, so that it softens it up when I take that middle piece out that you see. That, you know, the middle piece that I haven't taken out yet because it's still wet. Because I had to do this in 2 different days. I was trying to keep going with this the night that I started to film this, and it was hard to pluck out that, so I had to wait until the next day. I wanted to make sure it was completely dry. That is the one thing that I don't do that Missy Whitten does. Missy Whitten will take it right away off, and I can't do it. Like, if I can't get it off right away, it's okay. I'll wait the next day to video, because she's like so anxious to keep going. But, so there is the goodness. I slowed this up to real time so you could really see just what that looks like, and then I just go to town and add a boko amount of stuff. And I just do a little bit of the picture, and then after that, it's quite a bit of me, him, and Han, and getting this all put together. I will tell you this, I did use 4 different types of Shimmerz paints, which I'll link down below, but I'll say them again. It's the Spritz, the Bed of Roses, the Vibez, the Into the Woods, Shimmerz, Precious Metal, and then Moulin Rouge. Also, I did come in with, since I am using the Hip Kit November 2020 kit, it came with, the color kit came with Moonstone. It's the Nouveau Glimmer paste, and you'll see what I do with that. It's a little crazy paisy, but I think it just adds that little bit of extra, to the layout. Sorry in the background if you hear my little Asher Basher going to town. I don't let him, he doesn't always have his ring or like his collar on, because when he's in the house I don't have that on, so you never hear any of the jingles. But he is playing in here, so if you hear him in the background, I'm sorry. You may hear a squeaker toy or 2. So then I come in with the splatters. Now I'm coming in with the Shimmerz here for sure, because I wanted that color to really pop on the ring that I have around it. And so I do the Shimmerz Moulin Rouge, and then I do the Shimmerz Precious Metal. And then I decided I'm going to add a little bit of green to this layout as well. And what I do is that I leave the Shimmerz down on this, and I add the green to it, and it just adds this wonderful iridescent style goodness, is the best I can explain. I don't know, it just worked out absolutely perfect for what it looks like. And there I added it to it. I just wanted a little bit extra Shimmerz because I'm, you know, Vibez has a good shimmer to it, but the Shimmerz has it just that much more. And that's what I'm adding. And it just, I don't know, I think I'm going to add these 2 colors more often to some of my other layouts, because it's gorgeous. Those 2 colors together are like on point for me. So now, finally, after drying everything and just kind of getting what kind of embellishments I want to get, I did cut out some of this picking, but I leave in like the gluing and all of that on there so I can keep talking, because at this point I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, man, this layout's going to be like extensively long if I keep this up. And so I kind of cut out a little bit of some of that. Now, make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below. I will have the hip kit. I will have Shimmerz. And I will also have who is joining us. Obviously, Lisa and I are doing every day. There are definitely a good amount that's doing it every day. As far as I can tell, there's quite a bit of them doing it every day. So I will link everybody's channel down below. Just look for either one of the two thumbnails like mine to figure out which one it is. Some don't put it there. Some will just say it's the gold and silver, day number 6. Kind of look for something like that, and then you know that you're in the right place. But ultimately, I know that there's a ton of ladies out there. Some of them did it in the first 12 days of Christmas, like of the month, and then now there's a bunch of us doing it at this time frame. Make sure that you just check out all of that goodness, because even if you don't use the inspiration of Christmas, you can still get inspiration of using it on your everyday layouts. That is what we are here for. That is why most of us, or I would say, I would hope all of us, do these layouts. So yeah, so here I am. I did come in with some metallic twine, and let me tell you, my metallic twine is my love-hate relationship. One of these sides looks fantastic. I got the twirl right. It's like down point awesomeness. The other side, not so much. It looks like this twirled mess of, I don't know what it is. It's not even a missing ring. And I'm really good at getting my, like, because I use it quite a bit, it does really well. I'm really good about getting those rings done right. I'm telling you. But that side was not so good. So I am just putting in little bits and bobs of things into the layout there. And then I was like, you know what? I want to do some more glimmer on this and do some more shine. So I got out the glitter paste and I'm like, let's do what Missy did. Now, I will tell you, I think she released it. Now, when I watched it, I think I watched it on the day that she released it. So it was this week that I released it, or that she released this layout. And I don't know if it was for Pink Fresh or if it was for the hip kit. But she took the glimmer paste and pasted onto like the sections of the cut part of her bell, or her ribbon I should say, and just glimmered the heck out of it, and it was super gorgeous. So that's what I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. So here I am. You can see that I am using a paintbrush here, as I really wanted to get it on that bluish blackish colored and the red color on there and really get it. So in the still shots that are going to be coming up here shortly, you will see as much of the goodness that I did. I placed it all over the heck. I went around the ring. I put some on the bell and the leaves and the everywhere. Every which way you saw, there's glitter somewhere. I just love this layout. Like, I can't, like, I always say, oh yeah, this is like my best one yet. I'm like, this is, I think, one of my most favorite layouts that I've done in a really long time. Like, this one just got me all the good feels, and yeah, so there you have it. But the photo is, I didn't even talk about the photo. The photo is of my daughter's foot and Santa's foot. Every year we take a picture of her foot right by Santa. And that's what that's about. Man, I even forgot about it, and I'm getting close to the end here. But that's what it's about. You'll probably hear me talk about it more. But the sale shots are coming up. Go check out everybody. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.